All right. So take those. What are those? All right. This should all go on one market transaction. About to say.
If you want more slots, please purchase residence for storage purposes.
All right, so that's my personal stash set up. I've got 44 Adanya. I don't know if we'll really get to it. Kamasilv, I don't know if we'll really get to it. These will definitely be burning through quite a bit. Humans are just for money making. We're probably going to start converting those over with Caphra's Essence at some point. But yeah, that station, to do that, ended up taking 25,000 essence for one full station of everything. So that's 25 build just in that alone. Wild. So let's do the thing here. So I already sold 2.8 billion, so actually we'll just do this in should be right there. Also, we need to
You can entrust your goods without worry, since it's an official trade zone approved by the head of the Merchant Guild.
so to see what we made, we're gonna leave 2.8 in there. And let's start. Start the process. Okay. Whoops. There we go. So now we want to think about what do we want to do now that that is done. I don't know if I'm going to... Oh yeah, I know what we need to do. We need to go do our farms real quick. Those popped. Let's go take care of that. Then we'll look at what we're gonna do for the evening.
A few moments later.
Yes, a few moments later. How you doing? How's your afternoon, morning going? Leveling my second character. Nice. So who'd you end up going with? Which? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So, I need to let you on some pretty hefty sauce, too. Sauce that's pretty game-changing for new players here in just a minute. Like, for a I'm bored, I want to veg out and do absolutely nothing type sauce. Son of a bitch. I do that every time. Every time they're up close, I always accidentally use the lunge skill. When I do mean to use... What is it? Ah, it's that one. So, Witch can do it, but it's not as effective as the Ranger. So I'll show you some sauce here in a moment. So this is something you want to do at some point. On your account, but right now this is more just you want to log this information away that you can do it. So once I get my crops done, I'll show you. All right, so let's unload some super secret sauce on you. I mean, it's not really that secret, but it's game changing. It's how I was able to on console get some absolutely ridiculously high energy really quick. Perfect. You're in Valia. So, at some point in your Black Desert career, you're going to probably want to create a ranger. And have on your account. Now, the cool thing is, the ranger doesn't actually need to be leveled up too much. That's the cool part. Realistically, all you need is a ranger. I mean, I would still do a Tuvala ranger at some point. but I would still recommend, isn't there a hop? I think there's a hop to this. Hold on. There we go. I knew there was more to it than just that. Let's see here. Are you up here? Yes. Okay. So, why a ranger and what do you need? Well, first off, you need a horse. Alright? Plain and simple. Everybody's got one. Then, what you're gonna do, this is where it gets really complex. Alright? And I mean really complex. You turn your pets on. You don't need them to do anything really super fancy. I'd probably do agile because you're going to be moving like all over the place. And then, okay, because this is going to get super complex. We're going to need that there just to make sure that you can handle this. Get ready. This is really, really complex. And you're going to sit here and you're going to hold right click and you're going to go over all the world, and you're going to start gathering knowledge, killing everything. But wait, you're just killing grass beetles. You're right, I am just killing grass beetles at the moment. There is a title for it. If you want Hawkeye, you need to kill a certain amount of grass beetles with the ranger. There's titles tied to some of this shit. But if you notice, I have no gear on, and I'm just one-shotting everything on the horse. Well, what happens if we go over to some place that has not one-shottable grass beetles, like imps? Oh wait, we're doing that at imps too. And what does this do? This is going to get you knowledge. This is going to get you S-ranked knowledge. And I did this up to Medea. This works to Medea. Or through Medea, roughly through Medea. When you get to like Sazens and shit, you'll probably need to get down and actually start doing it. But all like low ranking stuff up to Medea, you should be able to do full ranger on horse, just holding left click and moving around on your horse. And why that's important is if you go to ecology and you go to your ecology knowledge effect right here. So by pressing H on your keyboard. This is an increased drop rate that you can get. Currently my score is 7,000, so I have a 23% drop rate. So I'm missing 7% that I could technically have on my thing. But as you get S-grade knowledge, on mobs, it increases it. So this works everywhere, in the original continent of Black Desert. So all of the Balanos, Serendia, Calpheon can all be done like this. Except for the new, probably like level 60 area. So stuff like this, you won't be able to do, because this is new, added to the game. But all the old grind spots, you can go do this at all of the old grind spots. And it works for any, like, field mobs, like, just, like, low-level, random junk. You can still do this in some of the other regions, but it's not something you're going to want to do at, say, Jade Starlight Forest. You're going to get your shit pushed in. But Witch can do it too, but the Ranger's cast of the bow makes this so much easier to do over the Witch's constantly having to recast the Chain Lightning spell. So Ranger takes the cake for doing dumb shit like this. And there's a ton of knowledge that is in the game for that. So, like I said, not something you need to take care of today, not something you need to do tomorrow, but as something to file away in the back of your mind of, I now know this. That is the golden sauce right there. That will get you roughly, I think, like 4,000... 3,000 to 4,000 ecology knowledge. You'll get a bunch of S-rank knowledge. You could probably get all of the ecology, like, mob knowledge up to Medea doing just that as well. So, yeah, at some point, Ranger, and go forth and have fun. This is why she's my ex-girlfriend, though. You know, I've spent way too much time on this class. Also, I picked, I'm gonna go Awakened Witch. Nice! The block is always fun. Having the block is always fun. And snaps. Because it's freaking cool. As she teleports around, snaps, brings the mob back up, goes back around, snaps again, brings the mob back around. Those are some good times. Awakened Witch. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, so if at any point in time you need me and you want me to do a power level, let me know. Because I think today might ask when you reach 56. That's fair. You don't technically need it. I can power level you from level 1. So, and it would take you roughly the same amount of time. The only thing that I would really suggest is if you really want to make it count, try to get 2 artifacts. Which, honestly, if you want to take a few minutes, and I'm not going to pressure you either, but if you want to pop in Discord, you can as well and hang out. We can do your, if you haven't done it, we can do your Combat Olvia, real quick. Well, it's not real quick. It's probably an hour of us doing it, but I could do that with you, and you'll get 2 full sets of artifacts. You'll get, all the gear rewards, unless that's something you just want. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not let's see here. Enrollment is to 4/8. So you've got to enroll in the next 2 days. 3 days to enroll. And then we have till the 15th to get all of it complete, which I can teach you everything you need to know to do it quickly in the TLDR fashion of getting you we'll blast you through it, basically. But I would love to get you at least this complete, because this is OP as shit and you don't realize it yet. This is 3,000, 5,000, 6,000 Cron Stones. This is 3, 5, 6,000. Yes. That's 18 billion in Cron Stones, plus they're giving you 2 20 bill weapons and a 6 bill. There's a ton of money in this thing. That's why it's kind of like, oh shit. Also, this Petrugio's Pocket Watch, I should probably explain this to you. We can instantly one-shot a character of yours to 61. Has to be non-seasonal and below level 25. And this will automatically make a character 61. And this is the first reward you get. So, Witch is disqualified from this. Any other class will literally, one click, done. So I think by the time you do Combat Basic 1, which is like sign up and do the first thing, do his like combat tutorial, you can instantly get a 61 character. So Pocket Watch is OP as shit, just as a heads up. You can hop on your Seraph. Okay. I mean, if you want to just level, like, listen, I'm not going to push you to do anything, but I'm just saying, I kind of am at this point where tonight, I'm not really got anything planned, so if it's helping you, I'll help you. If it's me going out and fucking with monsters, I'll go shoot monsters or do whatever I do. But I have no problems helping you out.
Hello.
Hello there. How's it going?
It's pretty good, pretty decent.
Nice. All right. So yeah, let's also let's keep making money.
Money in this economy.
Yeah, right. Shiny silver. Actually, I have a great flex I did one day. I have a screenshot of it somewhere where this guy. So, I understand how the alchemy market works. The quick TLDR is if you go up and you look at the stock of something and you divide it by 1,000, that is one or whatever. Hold on, whatever the stock is. Where is it? So if we go to Draught. So if I go here and I look at the party demi-human, there's 6,890 elixirs listed on the market. So that means that there's at least 6 alchemists currently listing these. But judging by the break in the prices, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that are actually doing it. So I know that there was 7. At this point in time, there was probably 15 people doing this for the Kamasil version. This fool undercut me by almost 400,000. And I went and I posted in the world chat and I said, I'm going to give you a chance to move that back up to at least where mine is sitting, or I'm going to drop and I'm going to keep 1,000 of the Harmony Draughts listed until I crash the market. I think I sold about 4,000 before he finally pulled the order. I was like, manipulation, let's go. Okay.
We just went negative profit to prove a point.
Oh no, actually that's the crazy thing. I was still making like 6 mil a draught doing that. It's just I wasn't making the like 18 mil a draught that I was making.
I keep forgetting that that's not considered like mini monies. I keep forgetting that the value of the currency in this game is insane.
Well, so here's the thing. It's relative. Right now, 100 million for you is freaking wild. Like, that's so much money for you right now.
I mean, I think I'm sitting at like 700.
That's not bad. And then when you get to the point of where I'm at, one upgrade is 160 billion silver. So, yeah, it becomes relative in the long term, which is fine. You don't have to worry about big numbers right away. So, I'm going to head up to Olvia Academy. Now, some of this is going to be a little harder for you. Just because you don't have the Magnus. So you're going to be limited on what you can and can't do. Now, Ark had mentioned this with Narama about a week ago, and we're going to try it with you if you haven't done it, is at one point, we're going to have you hop down the well, and you're going to go all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to show you how I'll go down there, and you'll have to look at it from my screen. But supposedly you can just get the knowledge of the wells by going all the way down to the bottom of the Magnus, and it will save you.
That's a good thing I went and did the Magnus quest.
Oh, you've done it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did the Magnus quest.
So
or
you
at
can
least up until the point where I unlocked teleportation.
Okay, so you've been able to teleport back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Expensive ass teleports, but yes.
I mean, so here's the way you have the exact same feeling I had, but now that I'm making 100 mil a day just for logging in, I don't give a crap anymore.
I'm not there yet. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so for me, and I mean, you could ask Narama whenever he shows up, he'll tell you, he's like, yeah, no, Knight's an absolute penny pinching ass person, because here I was making 6 billion an hour and I'm still whining about 5 mil on a teleport. He's like, dude, you make 6 bill an hour. And I'm like, but it's 5 mil to teleport. He's like, 6 bill an hour. Well, now that I just get 100 million for my combat fame, which is at 14,000, I make 105 mil a night just logging in. So at that point, I'm like, screw it. I teleport if I need it. Plus, there's still a part of me that's old school that plays the game before the Magnus ever existed. and it's just riding around the world. And back in the day, if somebody was crying wolf of, oh no, I'm getting PvP'd at XYZ, of course, always happened to be for me. I'm out in the middle of the desert and somebody's trying to PK me. Well, that's a 10-minute ride for me hauling ass. But I still went out there. But yeah, if you've got the Magnus, there will be... We'll do one command to gather. To make it less expensive and less running back and forth for you. And we're gonna abuse the teleports for you. Because there are some things that'll let you teleport back, and I'll have to do other methods of doing this. So the Academy actually ends up being a really cool jumpstart for new players. The life skill stuff, you can kind of hedge and kind of do ahead of time on some of the stuff. So that will help out. Most all the materials are given to you. So most of the life skill stuff is just check the boxes off. The combat stuff is mostly easy. The annoying thing is I'll have to take you to Hystria and kill some stuff there because I don't know if you've quite got the gear to do it. The Gyphon Upper isn't really a big deal. It's just annoying because it is a group party spot and kind of annoying to deal with. And then
how does my AP get calculated since I have attack AP and then I have awakening AP?
Okay, so the way the stats work here is kind of bizarre, and it depends on who you're playing. All right, so the way this works, and the simplest way to explain it, is you have the two main numbers that you see. So if your awakening AP, and let's say for just easy numbers to talk, is 100 and 100. Okay, and you have 100 normal attack AP and 100 awakening AP. If you're playing a main-handed class, so the succession class, which is like what the Seraph is, you're gonna get 50% of the awakened AP as a bonus, like underlying AP for your main hand. Then just the opposite, if you're playing an awakened class, like say the Witch, and you've got the awakening weapon out, you get 50% of your main hand awakening AP, or if your main hand AP into your awakened AP. It was a way that they calculated it to make the awakening do more damage, because I don't think when they started they had the idea of what they wanted to do. And they're like, yeah, this sounds great. Let's do this system. I'm sure it's not gonna have any issues. And then there's also brackets and all this other shit that we're not going to worry about. Monster AP, hidden AP, and stuff like that. But on your display settings, you can actually choose your gear score or total stats. This can be semi-helpful when you're trying to figure out exactly how much gas you need on a skill. Or on a build to get into a spot, but if you're just kind of wanting to know where your gear's at, using the gear score is a lot easier. The cool advantage of the total stats is you get to see what all of your equipment is doing, so all the hidden APs and all that crap is put into the into that stat, so you can see what exactly your total like output is at the moment. So I run gear score because that's just how I've done it. I know a lot of newer players run the total stats. So it's up to you.
Sorry if I'm going quiet. Trying to kill stuff right now is near impossible.
No, you're fine. Do you need help on like how to play Seraph too, to help you like kind of know what to do to actually make her do damage?
Yes, but also I think it's partially my gear, I think. I'm not quite sure here.
Do you have the Tuvala gear on her still?
Yes.
Okay. So
At least some of it.
but I mean you've got most.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. Okay.
Not like 242?
Okay, yeah, that's still plenty to do most of the stuff we're gonna do. I'll be doing the heavy lifting on the scarier stuff. So you'll want to actually, where are you?
I'm doing a quest defeating Buccaneers.
Oh, okay. Yep. Let me do this. Kind of get away out into the area, and I'm gonna send you a party invite. So the Buccaneers. All right.
300 of them is crazy, though.
It's not that bad. I'll come over there, and I should be able to help speed this up. And here, have a little horse buff. Shit, you dashed out of my way. Well, I'll do that in 4 minutes. Okay, so for the main thing you want to know for Seraph, just as far as like engagement, have you bought all the current skills you can get on Seraph?
I believe so, yes.
Just double check real quick, press K and bring up your menu.
Yep.
All your main hand skills have been bought, at least up to passives. Okay. And then Awakening. Which one have you picked on Awakening?
I went Perch.
Okay. So you're playing the big heavy hitting motherfucker. Great. All right. So basically what you want to do is when you go to open up on a mob, you'll want to press right click and then forward right click, and that's going to get you a 4-second buff, and then you'll go into your forward left click and shift Q, and then you can kind of just spam like shift F, shift right click, shift left click, and stuff like that, and it'll help get your stuff up. Like right now, you're going to kind of just be beating on stuff. And you'll want to kind of get it to the point where you it'll get more fluid. What I can do is I can send you a skill rotation that you can add to a note, and it should help make your it should help make killing things a little bit easier for you. Then when you get into when you actually get into your Pergatum form, that's when it just becomes the big heavy hitting Chungus skills. Where is the... Oh, that's why I wasn't seeing. I was looking at the wrong one. All right. So I'm going to DM this to you. And then you can copy and paste this into your you can copy and paste that into a note on your game. So you'd go to your, you'd probably, hold on, where is it in the new menu? I always use the old menu. But its notepad is on the far left side. I create a note and I just paste that in there and move it around. So when you're in the Awakened form, the way you want to start this is I always do Shift Z into Shift Q, which does the big chunk, and then forward left click, Shift right click, and then I do Shift F to Shift E, and I mean things just die. That's also slight AP carry on it, but it's also just her kit. Come on, Buccaneer, give up your knowledge. And just to make sure, you are getting credit for the ones that I kill, correct?
Yeah, we're at 881.
Okay. I need to get all my crap on. But yeah, having the proper rotation can make a class go from meh to holy shit in 2 seconds. Excuse you. I'm gonna put my crystals on so that I'm actually doing damage. Crystals, gear. Simple cron meal will do me fine. So yeah, after this quest, you should have a stopwatch.
I don't even know what class I would use it on. There are many classes I was interested in, so I guess I could just like kind of sit there and think
Well,
about it.
I would do this. I would just say, for now, it can just chill. It's not something you have to pop immediately. They don't give stopwatches too often out. That used to be a seasonal reward to allow you to get 2 60s really cheap. But with this, it's a free 61 for you, so... Might as well.
And it's a non-seasonal.
Yeah, which is fine. Most of your stuff will end up being non-seasonal. And it also means it can... you don't have to do any of the seasonal BS to it. Although season's great, but you have a limited number of tickets you can use without spending money on the game.
Oh, I'm capped on tickets because this account has existed for long.
Okay.
This account has Sage. I just never played on it, and because of that, I'm capped on tickets.
Okay.
So technically, I could go making a stack of like 5 seasonal characters. Will I? No, probably not.
Alright, time to bring Dami Mommy out.
The irony that I'm kind of doing 2 quests for the price of 1 right now.
Nice.
I need to get the item.
There is a part of this quest, if you're to that next part, where you gotta get the treasure loot thing. I think is the next step. I don't remember.
Check the item dropped by the pirates at the marked location.
Okay. Holy crap, that was fast. They went through that War of the Roses quick. Okay, so, yeah, the item was bugged here, so follow me. There was another section. So head this way. I got it when I jumped down here. So below me is a section
Oh,
right
yeah,
down
I see it. I see
down
it
in
right
there.
over here.
Yeah, somewhere in there was a mob that
Unavailable while in a party in a platoon.
okay, hold on. Kick. You may still need to leave, but I think that works.
Like I got kicked immediately into a cutscene.
Okay, then I did it. That was enough.
Okay, got it.
All right, let me get you back in the party for now. Cool. All right, so I think it's back to the I think it's back to the Olvia Academy. Now, are you the type of...
Did it give me a follow-up quest?
Yeah, I mean, just keep following whatever it says to do. I don't remember exactly what each thing was.
Yeah, like I said, it didn't really give a follow-up quest. So I'm just gonna go back to the academy and hope that there's
You can check if it says quest complete. There should be a marker and it'll just drag you wherever. If not, it's in the Black Spirit, which is the other annoying thing you'll learn about BDO.
Oh yeah, finding the Magnus quest was the funniest shit ever because everybody's like, "Oh, your Black Spirit will just give it to you," and I'm like, "It's not though." Turns out it was hidden away in the main story tab this entire time, and I mean that would have been like nice to know, I guess, because I was not looking for it there.
Whoops. Also, do you know how I was doing the jump to where I don't die when I jump?
Double jump?
Yeah. You got to get that second jump off in order for the horse to not die.
So have yet to learn how to horse drift.
That'll be something you'll have to learn how to do eventually, is the drift sprint cancel. Olvia Academy's over here. By the way, I was just derping off. All right.
Is there supposed to be a follow-up quest?
Hmm?
Is there supposed to be a follow-up quest?
Yes, there is several quests in the quest chain. Your Black Spirit may have it. How you can check, too, is that deer icon up at the very top of the screen. There is an Olvia Academy thing. And then you would click on, we're doing basic tactics is where we should be. For you, yeah, you just did the pirates. So yeah, now you should probably be at, you've defeated the, Babylon Buccaneers, obtain the suspicious paper. It's a treasure map. And
yeah,
you should...
I got the quest.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm back to our pressing simulator.
Yep.
I should save those boxes for the character that I used.
Yes, do not claim any of the Black Spirit. The one box that you can actually pop now would be once you get the Pen Armor, you're going to want to choose the Pen Red Nose Armor. out of that
The
box.
boss defense gearbox?
Yes. Unless you already have, do you already have pen armor of any sort from any other rewards yet? If you don't, then
I
yeah.
went and equipped the red nose armor.
Yep, do that one, and then everything else can be saved for now.
Oh, technically,
Um,
I have to rest in the dormitory.
oh yeah, you're gonna need to. I think you can't be in a party for this either, so I'll go ahead and kick you out.
By my blade!
It's really stupid that they do the let's waste time simulator and make you let's sleep to RP the fact that we actually spent time.
Evasion.
Yep. That's a skill you may need to lock. Well, you're going to lock it on 99% of the classes you play. So for this, you may have to, if you've already locked it by any chance, you'll need to unlock it. If you have, if you haven't unlocked it, or if you haven't locked it, you will at some point. That's one of those skills that is terrible and gets you in more trouble than you can realize. I'm trying to keep up with where you're at. So the next one is defense monsters. It's gonna teach you forward guards. Then you're gonna talk to him. Yeah, it's gonna teach you about church buffs. And then it's gonna give you the artifacts. Good. Okay.
Let's talk to Don't are pressing simulator.
Yep, that is the nature of what a lot of this is. But we're almost to the next combat phase, when we get to field tactics. So, as a pro tip for right now, when you do the artifact part, once you get to it, you're gonna keep your monster attack one will be your current will be the one you'll use for now until you get more expensive light stones later on. So you'll set that one up exactly as it gives all the stuff for. But the defense one you're never going to really use. So that's the one we'll end up converting to your... we'll convert to being the EXP one for when you power level, dummy train, or anything like that. Because there is a reason this is Black Desert offline. AFK simulator.
For free?
Yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, after the Yeah, I think what we'll do is, because Turos is really close to Odalita, we'll have you well back to Olvia, and then I'll command to gather you to Gyphon Upper, is what we'll do. That makes sense.
Oh, that's a long ass horse ride. Please tell me I have no well over there. My God.
Yo, you can't well to Valencia?
I guess I gotta go to the history of ruins.
Does he not have a teleport for you, like, directly? Can you talk to him again and see if he'll teleport you to Histria?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Alright, stay there and give me a minute to get there. I can't take that teleport.
Take your time. I'm taking this moment to think about what class I would boost.
Alright, History of Ruins.
I think honestly, from our conversation, the other class that I caught to my attention was Corsair.
Okay. That's
Mostly because I'm a sucker for anything water themed.
Then that's probably a good stopwatch for you, or pocket watch. She's cool. I like I said, she was my number 2 choice when I was looking at rolling to something different before I went to my Dracania. It was literally Dracania or Corsair, and I ended up Corsair was like in an okay spot, but
I will be right back.
okay. Yeet. If the bronze crates are finished, let's do the brass crates again. Yeah, they're all cooked. The next one should be over here. Got it. And brass. Man, kids these days have got it so easy here. Oh. Oh shit, I have the desert buff. I've got hypothermia or heat stroke. $10 bill day so far, not too shabby. I mean, we're probably looking at 40 bill when it's all said and done. Then it's all got to go back to alchemy. Actually, is there any knowledge down here that they've added since I've been in here? Because isn't there that giant... There's some giant broski. What? Just kicked me out of the platoon? That's weird. That's weird. Still online? Interesting. All right, we're gonna let that bleed off a little bit. I'm gonna put 8 on it just to let this start selling up into the next one. Honestly, we're gonna relist the commas. I'm gonna put 8 into the commas. We need that to sell off up into the other one before we cause a crash. Ah, okay. You did die. Surely I still have some med kits, right? Yes, I do. Alright. So when you come back, there's a med kit. The desert debuff. That's what got it. I'm like 90% sure. Well, what was that? Wild herb. Well, I'm inside him. Nothing there. Let's see. I may have already gotten any knowledge. Come on. You can do it. Nope.
Apologies, had to call too.
No worries. You did die from the desert heat, so I did drop a med kit.
The
so-
desert heat.
Yeah, so
That
there.
shit can kill you.
Believe it or not, there are 2 debuffs in the desert, in the open desert. There is the heat stroke and the hypothermia. And yes, you can literally freeze to death, and you can literally overheat to death out in the desert. And you got
So, question:
yes.
should I continue doing this on this character, or should I go use the pocket watch on the Corsair and then do it on that character?
It doesn't really matter because it's family bound. So it's more of right now. I don't think you have the issue you're gonna run into currently is you don't have the Tuvala weapon exchange coupons. I don't believe. So you can't just switch your Tuvala weapons over to the Corsair.
Hold on, I'm gonna sacrifice. I don't have any maps on here. I forgot I put them on storage. Please tell me there's some wells somewhere near here.
Yes, it's in Valencia. And without a compass, you can't access the navigation function. But have no fear, I have moved many people through the desert, so... you probably don't have a horn, do you?
No, I did not.
Alright, so no celestial horn. Alright, so I guess we're doing this the fun way. Let me re-invite you back to the party. The next question is, do you have any potions on you whatsoever?
Yes.
Okay.
Quite a few actually.
All right. Do you have any tea or well, at this point, purified water on you?
Let's see.
Because that's how you cure the desert heat. If you don't, it's no big deal. Just keep popping health pots.
And it only. There we go. Here's heat stroke.
So here's the question: since we're already here, do you want to go ahead and knock this one out?
Yeah, let's knock this one out, and then
Okay.
and then we can kind of just run it back.
Because I was gonna say I have to go all the way back to that teleport regardless. I don't mind. I've got the dine to do this. But since you're here, you're gonna get a free TP back to Olvia when we complete this quest. So come back to my
I'm gonna get teleported back. Okay, cool.
yeah. So come follow me. We're gonna take you into Histria Ruins, a place that I have spent nearly a decade killing. So yeah, back in the ye olden days, talk like an old timer here for a moment. Y'all couldn't get through this fucking door. You had to go find the portals to get in. Now y'all just can run in here all willy nilly. We can kill on the way down. It's not gonna get you a whole lot of stuff.
Well, I'm just supposed to kill 70 of these, so
Yeah. Trust me, we'll get 70. You know what? Let's just go ahead and. I'm just trying to get to an area where I can go Dami Mommy and just blow the room up.
you know, you're the leader here. You guide the way. I'm kind of just chilling.
Yeah, try to follow me. We're gonna go this way some. Also, anytime I see an Elton, we're just gonna grab that, because that's a potential compass piece. And, wait, I still don't have the taco? Okay, there we go. Over here. Grab the Elton. So this is the room you're going to need to go into in a minute. You'll need to go into that room over there. Oh, there's another Elton. Excuse? Nope. You know what? Let's just fuck shit up. Fuck it. Alright. So there's a rotation in here called the Desperate Rotation, which is where all your hopes and dreams sit of trying to get the compass piece. So there are a few treasures in this game, and they are ridiculously annoying to get.
Did you check your mail, by the way?
Check my mail? Okay.
Yeah. Because you know, when you first start going through the game, they give you a bunch of letters of repayment.
Oh yeah, and then if I
And then you're kind of like the only nice person that I've met while playing this game, so kind of just gave most of them, if not all of them, to you.
Oh,
so
well,
like,
I appreciate that. I'll send them back.
I don't know what that actually gives you.
So, it's an old thing that they have yet to update or revamp. They will. There's a necklace that comes from it called the Necklace of Good Deeds. Is a rare drop from them. And that necklace, you can convert into sharps and hards. It used to sell for a good bit. And then it's just some, like, vanity type stuff, like minor things. In 2016, it was cool. In 2026, it's a little outdated. But I mean, it's a cool function of what they can do. And then I can send it back and you get stuff too. So, let's see here. You're probably, what, 30, 40 in?
Oh, all of them. Kind of just running back to where I need to be.
Okay. Because I believe it's a go talk to this, and then it'll tell them you'll have to go outside do some stuff, and then I think it's the teleport back. I think that's once we've killed all the Histria stuff, it's just talking and a little bit of killing. Kill the Leighton.
It's the combat course quest, right?
Yes. You now should be going outside history, I think, is where this is wanting you to go.
Want me to go somewhere? I'm about
Yep.
to see.
It's probably this.
Also, playing this without my MMO mouse, ironically, somehow feels better.
Yeah, so Black Desert is not one that you can play really like Final Fantasy XIV. This is played way more with your WASD keys than you will with your mouse. In 14, you're definitely more likely to use, because you can do the independent skill 1, skill 2, skill 3 type thing. You can do that. I'm gonna go ahead and kick you out of the party because I think you can't do this next part with a party. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave because I believe it's instanced. So yeah, you're probably enjoying it more because of that. Is gonna be my guess. Ooh, magical shards. Piece of candy. Try a little bit since they're stacking them up so deep.
What do you mean the path was not found?
What'd you try to do?
The Bumbling Buccaneer sealed, but someone was left against.
Oh, you can't teleport. You can't auto navigate in the desert without a compass. And I don't think spending 15 mil is worth it right now.
I get teleported back.
All right, I will meet you. Next will be the Turos, so you'll end up welling to Odalita. Will be your next spot.
Let me make a course here real quick. I'll do this next part on
Yeah.
the new character. That way I can sort of like learn the rotation as I go.
Now, that one you will still need to do the Awakening quest, but you'll be able to have access to some of her skills right away. It does not do the Awakening quest.
Let me.
But it is an
Put
instant...
a bunch of stuff on storage so that I can grab it.
Now, are you a light spender, no spender, big giga Chad when it comes to MMOs?
I mean, I've joked before with people that I personally funded the Final Fantasy expansion.
Okay, fair. All right.
Mostly because I had a tendency to buy everybody like, oh, you don't have money for the expansion?
Oh,
I
here's the
got
expansion.
you, dude, no problem. Here's the expansion.
That's awesome. Okay. The reason why I was asking is because I know that at some point the conversation of spending money on shit's going to come up. And when you're ready...
Money.
When you're ready for that conversation, we can talk about what to and not to get. And when to get it type stuff.
I did get a compass.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's a 7-day compass.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, no, just got it.
Nice.
My luck is immense, except for when I actually need it. Then fucking sucks. I guess.
Just wait till you think you got good luck. Let's try your enhancing.
It's funny you say that.
Oh shit.
When I swapped over to the Witch, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I wanna have gear so I don't have to like struggle to farm like mobs and stuff. I penned the gear like straight rip, no breaks.
That's awesome.
Funniest shit ever.
I know they've made it super easy to do that. Did I really go to the wrong one? Yes. Oh well, it's not like I got any place to be. But I know they made it easier. At one point, that crap was annoying to deal with.
I mean, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stay out of the demi-human market until that 1,000 goes down some. So now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a fair warning. With pen gear, you might get bitch slapped a little here. But I will do my best to keep shit clear.
Just a bit?
Yeah. Just letting you know. Like, this is the only one that's going to be probably the worst for you. In terms of raw damage. Gyfen's so slow that we shouldn't have an issue with. Because the way they spawn in, you're basically going to be my pulling bot. You'll pull them to me and I'll blow them up. Because I don't know how much you were paying attention to while I was doing under. And plus it's so chaotic when I'm down in that one room. There is an activation time with all Gyfen on, they kind of have this wind up of coming alive. And that's the part that you would be speeding up, is bringing them out of that animation. Because I'm not sure you can kill Gyfen. Not 100% sure. Alright, so the last sale did take, so let's try 34. So they are selling. We're going to wait a little bit longer. I want that to come down. So when you play MMOs, are you more a life skiller? Are you the grinder? Are you the rage PvPer? What do you end up doing more?
So when it came to Final, I don't know how much you know about 14.
I played it enough to know that my my paladin had a whole lot of fun, and I definitely did not have the macro that said, "Don't worry, my friends, I will be your shield." I may or may not have been that
How
person.
do I say this? Am I on stream? Can people hear me on stream?
Yes.
I feel like I need to.
Yeah.
Would you mind turning off the audio real quick before I bump this next part? I'm not trying to get.
All right, I muted Discord. Okay. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. All right, I'll unmute it again.
Yeah, you can mute it.
No, that's cool. So yeah, you're definitely the grind monkey. All right, that's cool. Then you'll fit in.
Sit here and we'll grind till the end of the year.
Then you picked the perfect game to play. Black Desert
Now,
is one of those.
Do I have money to throw around? Yes. Would I prefer to grind stuff instead? Absolutely.
Logic. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna have a little bit of the financial aspect here. Yes, you will go find videos of people who will spend $5,000-$10,000 trying to click an enhancement. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's probably not what you want to do. That is normally for really, really hedge fund rich people. I've watched a few guys do it. It's been really comical, but it also feels really bad when you spend $5,000 on pearls, turn them all into costumes, break them all down, rip through all the cronstones, and still walk away with nothing. So here, when we say it's pay for convenience, it's not pay to win. It's very true to that.
It's a la Warframe.
Yeah, sort of. So here's where the people draw the line between pay to win and pay to convenience. Is having a value pack running at all times. Yeah, that's the pay to win thing because of what it gives you access to. Having access to the Kamasilv Blessing and the Old Moon Book, that's kind of pay to win, in the quote unquote aspect, because it's giving you buffs that you couldn't necessarily keep up 24/7 through in-game means. Sure, we'll go there. The tent, when that you should have a couple coupons that have popped up as a new player, or will be popping up in a few days. Well, no, actually, you said it's an old account, so you may only have it through returning rewards. There will be a 30% off coupon at some point, and that would probably be a good purchase to have is the tent, until you get your infinite potion stuff. The tent's gonna be your lifeblood for grinding. Yes, it's $50 if you just drop it on its own. But once you have the Book of the Book of Old Moon, you have the ability to buy like Villa buff stuff. You can buy your church buff blessings, your loot drop buffs. Like, it has its advantages to having the tent. Then obviously weight and inventory was kind of important, but it's less important now because of maids and horse stacking. Just the way we play the game now, weight and stuff is a little less important. As you get into life skill, there are some semi quote-unquote pay-to-win things. Like, my farm is completely done on paid tents, or paid fences, plus the 2 free ones they give in game. So like that would be something, if you got into farming, would be like, okay, well, that's $80 worth of pearls right there. Costumes are just fashion, is really what it is. Yeah, the combat EXP is cool, the death penalties, whatever, but I mean, it's realistically fashion at the end of the day. You don't have to have it, and it's not like the costumes are going to give you anything that you can't obtain otherwhere. pets are wildly important, especially to get your first tier 4 set, where they're all all are tier 4 grade, because they have the how fast they pick up loot, which means you're making more money as you're grinding. That is probably the pay to win thing here. And eventually getting your T5 pet, which can help reduce their cooldowns as well. So that's something to semi-consider as a for like spending, but it's not like here you have to go and it's not like buying, you know, I mean, it's possible, but spending $5,000 and going and buying a weapon, you can't do that here easily. It can be done, but it's not just okay, here I spent, let me go grab the weapon. There's going to be many more steps to it.
You good? So the good news,
Mm-hmm.
I do get an awakening weapon off of a reward that I have.
Yes.
So
So
I have the main weapon off of the Olvia, and then I have an awakening weapon off of my reward.
okay.
And then I'm just gonna tag my characters and shift my gear over.
Okay. Just remember you can't tag seasonal characters. So unless you're talking about tagging the Seraph's setup.
I'm talking about tagging the seraph.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I already knew you can't tag seasonal characters.
That was a very sad realization one day for me. I was like, no.
That was a super sad realization for me.
I was like, I can cheat and level my seasonal while I grind. Nope. Try again.
To be fair, I mean, sort of expected, but still.
Look, I'm still salty and I still moan, complain, and bitch that I can't do fishing while tagged. That's bullshit. Absolute.
Can't fish while alt tab?
Nope. You can not alt tab
Why?
while tagged. Tagged, as in having two
Oh.
characters. No, you can AFK fish for fucking 12 hours straight.
What do you mean? What do you mean? So, like, if you're tagged, you can't fish?
Okay, here's the technicality. Yes, you can fish, but no, you can't trade in the fish. You can't sell the fish, you have to delete the fish because of it's classified as a trade item. And they still, as of the last time I tried it, you can't do that. And it's wild.
Yikes.
It's all because they don't
want you fucking with that fish market, bro.
No, it's more that they don't want you somehow trying to exploit trade. They have the biggest hate rage boner for trade. Like the trading life skill, they shit on. Any chance they can get, they make it miserable. But yeah, I'm still pulling billions.
Considering how, I mean, you know what, I'm gonna shut up. Before somehow Square Enix listens to what I'm about to say, and then I get like the banhammer dropped by the
Square Enix though is pretty chill about a lot of dumb shit. As long as you don't screw with the game mechanics, they normally don't care.
Where's the storage? I need to grab my fuel off of storage.
13 bill.
At least I hope I left my fuel in storage.
You can control F and then type in fuel and it'll show you where it's at.
Yeah, I found it. It's in an entirely different continent. Lucky for me, I have wells. Teleport and shit.
You also have universal storage, I think, by that point, so you should just be able to move it from one storage to the other at the main storage unless you didn't unlock that far.
I didn't unlock that far.
Okay, Sag.
I didn't think that far.
That's fine. That's for another day.
Where's the well? I'm about to drop myself in a well right now. You know, when I started playing this game, I didn't even think I was gonna get this far.
Really?
I was like, oh, I'm gonna boot up this game, I'm gonna play a bit, and then I'm gonna drop it, like I do every other MMO. Because I quit Final Fantasy like half a year ago. And I've been trying to find another MMO to play.
And then you finally stumbled on
And-
Black Desert.
Yeah, and then I finally was like, oh.
So the reason why I quit last time was because I got in a spat with the GM. And it royally pissed me off. To the point I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not supporting your game. I'm not supporting y'all. I'm out. I'm done. If this is how you're going to treat people who've been playing for over almost 10 years, yeah, no, I'm not putting up with it. And here's the really dumb shit. I shouldn't have looked, but I did. And I'm pissed that I looked. So I got dinged by the GM for having the name Goth Mommy Milkers. All right. By classification, my name actually said Goth Mommy Meekers because it was 2 I's, not an L. But it looked like Milkers. All right. I get it. But here I was reporting something to help them out, and then they flag my name. When I've been standing next to GMs, they laugh. They're like, that's fucking hilarious name. Never say anything, but because I called the GM out, he gets pissy, and then he goes through and he wipes all my names. In a DM or in the message when I was going back and forth with them on the ticket, I pointed out a character's name, and I said, why is it that you're more concerned with my name than a guy who literally has Fish Pussy as a name actively on his account sitting in Valia right now? You're more worried with my name than that. Oh, thank you. We'll take care of it. I just checked. His name's still up. All of his names are still up. They didn't do shit. So it was a targeted attack and it pissed me off. Like, that's why I actually quit. I had no real reason to quit, you know, outside the fact that I've got 45,000 hours in the game and still somehow hanging on. I can tell you that for me, there's been nothing that can compare to Black Desert and the grind that I've had here over the last several years. And honestly, if I probably hadn't have gotten in that spat with the GM, I would have probably still been playing. Just being real. But at this point, that's why I kind of set up the goal list. We're going to make sure that I get, you know, the good out of the game. I finish the major goals that I want to do. And whatever happens after that, it's there. But I can walk away. If I clear that list, there's nothing that holds me to the game anymore. It's like, all right, cool. I had my fun. We did our stuff. And there's still a ton of crap to do on that list.
I mean, I don't really have goals with this game. I don't even know what kind of content you can do in this game. I was just like, the game looks neat, the combat looks neat, and that was kind of the selling point for me.
So you're basically playing Black Desert for 2 things: 1, to get stronger, or 2, to PvP. This is ultimately, in the end, a PvP game at the core of it. It was originally meant to be a Final Fantasy XIV kind of story-based game, but during one of the alpha tests, the open world PvP bugged, and it became, throughout the whole thing, you could just kill people in the open world, and that became such a big hit that they stopped progressing the story and they changed it over to focus more on the open world PvP aspect. So, the idea here is you kind of get to do what you want, how you want, when you want. If you want to go do story, you can go do story. If you want to go grind monsters, you can go grind monsters. If you want to level up gear, you can level up gear. If you want to go sailing, you can go sailing. The game is your sandbox. There is no rules of what you have to do. You've got weekly quests to do. You've got guild content you can do. You can go PvP in the arena, where you'll soon learn that there is definitely a hierarchy of meta, which is fine. I mean, that exists in any game. And then thankfully there is capped node wars and stuff like that where it's fun. So there's a lot of things you can do as a player in Black Desert. So to have a goal, your goal right now is just get established. Like, that's the big thing that you want to do. The reason why we're blitzing this Olvia Academy is because it's on a timer. And there's so many good rewards in there that as a new player you want. Because it's going to help you out drastically on getting through that power curve to going from a Tuvala Temi to scuffed geared to decently geared to cracked gear clearing in-game content. Like, you'll have that progression, but it'll be a little bit faster because of some of the events they're doing. And I mean, they're definitely trying to speed it up. It's definitely not meant to be quite the slog it was for me when I was starting off. So, like, here would be, like, if I were you, I would say a couple goals would be, like, you want to get the map uncovered, because this way you know where everything's at. Beating all the story quests once through one character is probably a good idea. This way you have that full main story quest chain unlocked on one character. You get the basic knowledge for it, which helps get you energy. And then it comes down to figuring out, how do you want to make money in the game? Do you want to be a life skiller and make your money that way? Do you want to be a grinder for it? Do you want to be an enhancing person and live on cocaine, hopes, and dreams? So you've got different ways to play. It's just, what do you want to do? Now, there are dungeons. They're just not quite... they're not quite Final Fantasy 14 level dungeons. They're working on it. They're trying to do better. But there isn't that dungeon content like you'd play with 14 or Elder Scrolls Online. This is a little more about the open world and stuff like that. All right. That's not the hunting version. Is this the hunting version? Nope.
Oh, right. I still technically have to do the main story on this character up until the point where I get to skip it.
So the skip quest is the seasonal thing. Stopwatch characters, you just have to do them. It's not like the seasonal trick. Which is kind of annoying, but at this point, you just need to get one character through Medea, and then any seasonal will take advantage of that.
What's I gonna do? I was gonna do something.
It would be probably the Awaken quest if you're gonna do it now.
Yeah. I just need to remember.
Let that bleed off for a while. That's two people, and they need to have their sales going through, or else they're gonna start lowering the price. So we're gonna let that bleed off for a while. 1919. Okay, so it's selling the current minute. All right, let's keep it to where it's realistic.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that I don't have like a sub weapon. Like, let me do the Awakening quest.
The sub weapon is, it's not like super important. But it definitely does help when you're doing basic quests. And I don't know if some skills need it. It's been so long since I actually read through a whole skill set.
I need to do the succession quest before I can do.
Yeah, because it's going to be one chain all the way through. Let's see. I'm going to shoot deer while I wait. Because why not? Maybe I'll get a breath while I'm there. That'd be neat. And helpful. All right, so let's take our rifle hunter.
I think I should go buy a lottery ticket.
Why is that?
The plus 15 weapon, no failure. Which isn't a lot right now, but I don't have a mount. I gotta go to storage and pick up a mount.
Turn that on.
Yes, I have the other horse registration on me.
What, one of the T9s or the T8 registries that they give you?
Yeah.
I've got so many T7s, T8s, and T9s that I haven't registered. Well, T8s and T7s. I think I got one T9 I haven't registered.
Horses are expensive.
What now?
Horses are expensive.
Yeah, they're up there. They're more annoying than they are expensive at this point. Well, specifically the T10, the T9s are expensive. And then what makes the T10s expensive are the process to awaken them is expensive. That's where things get annoying. After my alchemy run today, I'm so low on everything. It's time to start hunting again. It's time to start gathering again. I expended pretty much everything. It's kind of annoying.
On the grind.
Yep. I mean, this grind, though, I'll take any day because it's the best money in the game. And the way I've got it hooked up and set up, no grind spot can touch it. So... And now with things being slightly more expensive, but everything's more expensive, it's still roughly the same math than what it was months ago. I mean, I walk away for 8 months, and a lot changed here. I walked away, there was probably 100,000 crystals sitting on the market. Come back now, they're all sold out. Everything needs them.
I remembered I have something on my Grana storage, and it actually might be super useful to me.
This is baffling.
What's baffling?
The simple cron meal being completely sold out. Like, that's never... The last time that happened was during COVID. Because during COVID, the Harmony, or the Beast Draught, Giants Draught, and Verdure Draught all plummeted to min priced, and nobody was really listing anything because that and all the cron meals were sold for 1 silver each by an Oasis vendor, which was a interesting vendor that they kept up for probably almost a year during COVID. It was during one of their campaigns of keep people inside. So they did
To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if it's coming from the fact that right now, WoW isn't doing the best, and neither is XIB. So, like, right now, it's a high possibility that people are migrating back into this game, or migrating into this game.
Maybe.
Because, like, you know, like me, right now, both fucking games feel, like, horribly stale.
Also, just a small fact of people that saw Crimson Desert are going to go try out the predecessor, the MMO. Yeah. That's also probably putting people into the game. But it's just weird to see it at 0. And normally 14 is pretty stable with most of their stuff.
No, the current expansion sucks ass.
Oh, that sucks.
Absolute dog water. The story, it's not the best. It's not good either. It's just kind of there. And then the voice acting is god awful this time around.
Really? Wow.
Anyway, I remembered I had Boss Gear exchange coupons.
I don't know if that's better than your deck to or your Pen Duvala.
Maybe. But I am gonna grab everything I can off of storage.
Okay.
I never know when I'll need it.
Fair.
Okay, let me do this quest. Where's this taking me? It's taking me over by making me that.
this one's probably gonna aggro him. Nope, didn't pay attention to me. Damn it.
To edit my UI for a second. You know, I will say for a fact though, I know one thing I will spend money on.
What's that?
Outfits.
Oh yeah, that's been a deadly sin of mine here. The good news is most of the outfits are sold year-round now, except for now they have some true, actual limited outfits they only sell once. So if you don't have it, you're not getting it. Type thing.
Please tell me the maid outfit is not one of those.
No, the maid outfit is actually the processing outfit. So there are life skill outfits, which would get into the what are you going to start spending on type conversations. It would be stuff like that. Each one of the major outfits you would end up getting. But it's going to come down to a couple different POUs of how do you want to play the game. Do you want just a processing character? Do you want a just a cooking character? Do you want them all on one character? The only one that I normally recommend to just put on a true separate character is the farming character. Because farming, if you do get into that, depending on where you set your home up, it's such a pain in the ass to go ride to where your fences are. So I always just say, leave a farming character there. Fishing with the well nowadays isn't that terrible. All you have to do is just teleport to Valia. If you're going to do the Valia fishing. If you're going to do the big boy fishing of going out to Hakoven and doing all that BS way out over here, that becomes a whole other blech fishing trip that requires way more effort than I think I want to put into it. The alchemist and the cooking can be on one character. It doesn't really matter.
I do know I had a fishing rod somewhere.
You probably got what was it called? You probably got a Tremaine Water Park fishing rod from a login reward. The one that you actually want to get is when they sell it for $10 in the cash shop. It's in a pearl pack and it's called Grandpa Kron's fishing rod. That thing is OP as shit.
See how long this quest takes.
The Awakening and Succession quest is about 15 minutes. We've got...
Oh yeah, the currency from the Olvia Academy. What should I spend that on?
So for you, there's a lot of different things that are going to be advantageous for you. So you're going to be limited in time and what you can get. So what I would recommend is probably, because they're so rare, I don't think you can pass up getting the rare hammer boxes. You're going to want to get that at some point during this. For you, the Atanus to help jumpstart your grind towards the infinite potions is probably going to be worth, because that is 60 currency right there of the Atanus element, which is roughly, let's see here, 60. That's roughly 8 hours of grinding right there for free. The... I said buck. You're probably going to end up needing the Desperate Crystals of Origin when you get to that. But that's a little bit of ways before you get to that gear. The magical sense, I mean, there's so much in here that's good, but you don't have a ton of time to buy everything. So it's kind of like we got to be a little bit careful with what you're spending on. Like for me, the advice of Valks made sense because that's a 200 and a 250 stack. But right now, you're not at that stage. Those hammers are great too because getting you Black Star weapons, you're going to need to get, in total, at some point, 6 Black Star weapons. You're going to need 2 offhands, 2 main hands, and 2 awakening weapons at some point, and they're all 6 are going to end up needing to be pen. So that's a someday thing. So those hammers technically are valuable because that's free Cron stones every time you go to try to pen one of those things. But you're also given a few of those pens for free. You've got one for just leveling up. You've got the one in the exchange that we're about to unlock. So that's 2 pens right there. You're given, I think, a tet in there as well. And then you're going to get another tet somewhere else in the game. So that's 2 tets, 2 pens. And right now the goal is you're going to want to get your main hand and your offhand as the 2 pen selections when that time comes. And then the third one will eventually... You'll probably level up the tet to a pen for your offhand. So back to the question, I would probably pick up the rare hammer boxes. You're going to save these for a far, far, far away day, but you'll thank me later the fact that you have them stored up now. These hammers you're going to want to save for Nav to deck enhancements. Or... Well, yeah, no, you're going to end up saving these for Nav the deck enhancements. I would definitely pick up the Atanus element just to kind of get you through it. I'm trying not to also kill your grind either. You're going to probably just outright buy the boots at some point. I don't know if I would do that. I would probably buy the Essence of Dawn because that's going to be really hard for you to get without spending a shit ton of money on. And there's some things that you may end up just using it to create stuff with. So yeah, probably between the hammers, all the hammers and the origin stuff, because this is basically free fail stack stuff. That's probably going to drain most of your currency to start with. $18 billion so far. That's not too shabby. We're selling actually a little bit faster than I thought I would sell today. I didn't take time to go check the market throughput before I started selling. Normally I do. Just to make sure that I don't oversell what one person can create in one day. Because there is a technical limit to what the market accepts, and you want people to get enough that they're not getting antsy and lowering the price, causing it to crash. All right.
Honestly, Corsair was definitely the choice. Goddamn.
Yeah, she's fun. Corsair's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend her as a just fun play it fuck it class. But hearing how she's changed in the meta and become better makes it easier for players to now pick it up, because it was kind of a choice of, she wasn't amazing back then, so it was a lot harder to
justify it.
Yeah, because like some of the spots I was going into, I would have been bottom 20 of, well, bottom 15 of the grinders, because her grind output was kind of low, and Dracania was top 5 in several of them. Plus the Dragon Wing thing was pretty cool and had me sold with little to no effort. Plus it was just a cool different class, and somebody, if it had been out when BDO launched, I probably would have never have rolled off of it. The only reason I did it here was I figured you can give me the Paladin from the Seraph, and you can give me the Drac, which is kind of like my Dragon Knight. I'm good. I can tag my Drac at any point in time.
Today is such a good day for reading. Let's go under the open sky and try.
We can sell or buy anything. Oh, but not workers though.
All right, so I've got 3,000 Kronstones.
3,000 of them things.
Yeah. I've got 3,000. I need
How
to
important are crons?
very, 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 very important when it comes to keeping some of your sanity.
So right now I'm sitting at 4,200.
Nice. So the thing with Cronstones is at some point they are going to be your bloodline in keeping up a lot of the enhancements. Now you're about to increase your Cronstones by like 50-fold here in just a second. Because I'm going to give you a few codes that you probably haven't entered yet. And you're about to get a bunch of Cronstones. So 2 of those is, that's a total of 30,000 Cronstones in those 2 things. The other one, I can't remember what it was. But, you'll want to go, into where it says new menu, redeem code, copy those 3 codes in. You can do them all from right there, and then the codes will be in your mail.
Wait, just what?
Okay, I don't know what menu you're using, you're probably in new menu. So on Discord, I just DM'd you 3 codes. Copy each one of those, and then go to redeem code on your menu in game, and paste that code one at a time in here. And you'll end up getting 30,000 Cronstones from a few of those. And it's also going to give you some boxes for later. So, actually, one of those is a weapon exchange coupon box. I wouldn't use it. I would save it for if this is a fuck up. And you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have gotten this.
Use the codes. How do they work?
So,
there it is.
yeah, in your menu, there is a redeem coupon thing. You enter the code and then hit use, and you're good. The 10,000 one just expired. That's what it was. All right.
Oh, Transcendent Hammer boxes. Oh my god.
Yeah, those are going to be very nice for when you go to do your Nav to deck enhancements.
Yeah, I'm now sitting at 34,000.
There you go. Alrighty. I'm really about to try this. Well, I guess there's no time like the present. It's time to start ripping on them anyway. So, yeah. Come on, lucky RNG. Let me hit 6% today. Yeah, no, I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. There was no way it was going to be that easy.
I mean, you can always borrow my luck if you want. I don't make any guarantees.
That sounds like a, definitely sounds like a deal. Sounds like such a deal. Of course, that is every time I click that at 2,700. Yes, 2,700 a piece times 3 million. That's 8.1 billion every time I click that button. It hurts.
I guarantee it's a good weapon you'll never see anywhere. The weapons I
Oh crap, I should have sold my stuff to them. Mushroom vendor, you'll take my junk. Alright, so what do you got left to do?
Still doing the
Corsair Awakening?
line. Oh, the Succession. I haven't even reached Awakening yet.
Holy shit.
There's a lot of walking in this quest and running. Although I have fast horse, it's not fast enough apparently.
I don't remember it being that terribly long. Then again, it's also been...
Mostly a lot of stair climbing, and I'm not quite good at drifting my horse over stairs.
Okay, that makes sense. That will do it in a heartbeat. Oh, I got a Black Spirit call while I was down in Histria? Okay.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing that allows me to add sockets to costumes. I don't kind of need them anymore. They're worth 20 mil, but it's just, I didn't even hear it pop. You cheer when you get one of those. Totally missed it. let's head back. I'm gonna go do some dumb shit while I wait. This'll be fun.
Yeah, you got quite a bit of time. So how does the combinable pouch work? Because I'm supposed to combine the 3 scale pieces.
So you, in your inventory down here where it says Yaz combinable pouch, you click it, and then you set the 3 pieces in the order it says put it, and then you'll click it, and it'll automatically create the item inside the pouch. Or if you don't have the Yaz pouch, which I think you do, I don't think it's a quest item, you could just do it in your inventory. You have to uncheck auto arrange though for that to work. Garmussy is live. Haven't done Garmoth in so long. What the shit? I did not mean to come up here. I wanted to go down there. Because last time I was down here, I was getting my shit pushed in. I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I don't think this was right.
Albuquerque.
Yep. I think I went the wrong way. Whoops! Was it this way? Yeah, this is where you stage the horse to not get killed. Alright, we're gonna turn that on. We're gonna grab one common draught just because I want to see. Pop a 60-minute tent buff. Shop. Pop that. Bring up my notes for a moment. Everything is on. Yep. All right, cool. Okay, it's not terrible. I tell you what, they are some tanky ass motherfuckers.
Okay, well, I did the succession. You can finish what you're doing. And
I'm just fucking off.
Academy.
If you want to, because you need to head to Odalita, and then we're gonna go here on the map and do the Turos. I'm literally just fucking off, trying to see. Because, like, that's freaking wild. Like, all the AP I've got now is, like, tickling them. That's what I wanted to come test. Because I haven't been down here since I got all my pen shit. And also since Seraph. I mean, when Dami Mommy comes out, shit just dies. But that beforehand, I might actually have to run accuracy shit down there. Since I'm so overcapped on AP, I might have to check that out. Here, I'll go ahead and invite you to the party.
I need to find the nearest well. Oh, nothing there.
Because the next trip, we're going to command to gather you back to Gyphon. And then you'll have to teleport back to Olvia. And then everything else
I
will...
think first I have to get to start the next quest for the Academy.
Okay.
Or at least from my understanding of the quest.
It's family bound, so you can... If you have a character sitting there, you can accept it on that character and just... Well, but if it's got the TP, then it'll bring you right here, so... Yeah, never mind. You're over there in the Medea Castle.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to a well first, but this is not being the best.
That castle is such ass to siege. Oh my god, I did it once. And that was before we had frigates.
What the fuck is the way out of this?
You need to go there first.
I have an easier solution.
Just jump off the... You got a dine. You can fucking run across the water. You should be able to jump off the water and run over towards Stonebreak Shore with no issues. I forget you've got the...
My issue is not me, it's more my horse.
Oh, poor thing.
I've killed it off so many times by accident.
Oof. It just wanted to be isekai'd. That's all.
Oh, stop. I need that horse. It can't be isekai'd. Where's my horse?
So, something I probably should have told you before you graduated that seasonal character was if you are spending, one of the good values is buying the season pass thing. I don't know if you did. But since there's a bazillion seasonal characters and they do refresh at certain points, if you can and you are able and it's not hurting, buying the season pass is worth it, especially starting a new character, because it gives you maids, it gives you cronstones, a celestial horn, all for $30. That horn alone I think is like $20, $21. Then you add in the maids, that's $14 of maids they're giving right there. So the price in just the maids and the horn is worth.
I am surrounded by mountain.
It's just trying to give you a hug.
No. How about it gives me a fucking wow?
You're almost there.
So close, yet so far.
Yep. So when did you actually buy the account? Like, when did you get it? When would you say you bought?
Oh,
Black Desert?
I bought Black Desert way back. I think it's like when.
Okay. So, I mean, you've had the account a while.
Yeah, just never played.
Did you buy it on
I
a
did.
Steam sale or actually through the launcher?
I bought it on Steam.
Okay. Yeah, we made fun of Steam players the day they came in. It ruined the game. No, literally ruined the game for about a month and a half. It was unplayable.
It's Balanos I'm supposed to teleport to, right?
No, well, yes, if you're going Olvia first, to go do the check the quest, you can teleport to Olvia Academy specifically.
What?
There should be an Olvia Academy teleport there for you. If not, yes, it's Balanos. But there should be a specific well spot for it.
No. At least I don't have it.
Okay.
Then
yeah,
I
Olvia.
will say I started playing this game through Steam because at the time I wanted to play an MMO, and I was like, well, there's this one, and at the time I hadn't gotten into Final Fantasy or WoW yet, so um, I got into this, and I had a friend that was trying to teach me the game,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't the best person back then, to say the least.
It's understandable.
And so yeah, that ended up going nowhere. And then here we are, like an entire, like, almost 8 years later.
It comes full circle.
I'm sure that friend would probably be proud.
Yep.
It's wild I'm saying it that way because she lives like 2 hours away from me, and I could easily just go pop over. But if I do that, I know I'm gonna get a whack in the head, so I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, whacking the heads. I'd prefer to keep the few brain cells I've got left.
Yo, same though.
I'm already sitting there every now and then going, all right, I hear the final brain cell just ringing off in the back of my head going, oh shit, this isn't good.
I used to play the piano. Fuck.
Nice.
My brain cell gone. I don't know. I don't know if you can gather it from like the way that I act, but I very much used to be like one of those, like, what's the word for it? I know there's an actual word for it. In quotation marks, gifted children, which means I spent way too much time like studying. And
Okay.
then because of that, I became an antisocial bitch.
I mean, I was homeschooled all my life, and I spent 99% of my time indoors. Oh yeah, that probably explains why I have 45,000 hours on Black Desert. Never mind.
No, that just means that you really enjoy the game. I mean, I have about 43K in Final Fantasy, so like,
Yeah, okay. You got the goodie out of it.
yeah, so it's kind of why I started doing what I started doing in it, because like
Makes
otherwise
sense.
you just okay. He does not have a teleport. This rat.
Can you go to Odrexia? Do you have the teleport for it?
I mean, I gotta go to the Thornwood Forest.
Yeah, but I'm saying Odrexia is the city.
I mean, I can't go to the city specifically, but I could probably just take the well that's right next to Grana.
Yeah, take the Grano well, and then you're coming to where I'm at. You're gonna go to Turos. And this is where you're gonna get indoctrinated with a bunch of bullshit.
Oh boy.
Literally.
Literally?
They're bulls.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck, I guess.
It'll be a party. Don't worry. It'll be fun.
Shit, a party for free?
Yep.
Also, it's kind of ironic that when I first came in, I was like, hey, I need class up by. So we're like, play Corsair. And I was like, nah. And then here I am. How the turntables.
Yep. Corsairs, you'll have fun with Corsair. And, I mean, now you kind of have one. Now it's almost mandatory you get a ship at some point, and you go out and sail the Seven Seas. It's just kind of like it's now been prophesied at some point. You got to go out and get into the water.
Also, is walking on water a Corsair thing, or is it the horse?
That, what you're seeing is the T10 Dine. So the T9 Dine, the original one, used to have the ability to run across the desert, was its perk. So the original 3 was the Pegasus could fly, the Dyne could walk across the desert, and the Doom had the third burst for its instant excel. So its ground ability, so its ability to dash on ground was the fastest ground horse. Then they changed it to where the Pegasus on a T10 got the ability to extended fly. It can fly a lot further now, and it can hover. The Dyne got the ability to walk on water and the desert. And then the Doom got the third burst, the bigger burst. So, or fourth burst. So it's disgustingly fast on ground. And then the Corsair she's got the mermaid ability that in the water she can swim much faster than other classes. Plus she's got the mermaid form where she'll turn into a mermaid and swim for a quick burst, and then she'll go back to swimming, and then she'll turn into the mermaid. She'll go back and forth through that.
I'm a Sylvia, right? That's where I'm supposed to teleport.
Yes. It's close enough.
Close enough, better than far away.
Exactly.
When I first started playing this game, right? Because like I said, this isn't technically my first account. Like it is, but it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first account I ever made.
Yeah.
But then like a couple of years ago, I made a new Steam account because I was trying to avoid some people from the Final Fantasy community.
Okay.
Which, by the way, if you ever want to get doxxed, not that I think you ever would, but if you ever want to get doxxed, deal with the Final Fantasy community.
Weird, because one of the chillest dudes I know streams Final Fantasy 14. Like, a lot.
They may be chill, but trust me when I say there are some foul rats in there.
Oh, I believe you. I just know Hex personally, him being a Marine, and just knowing him since, Epic 7 days, he's a pretty chill dude, and the people that he hangs out with are not like that. They know, I've heard people talk about it, and I know he's mentioned people like that, but I know his specific group's pretty chill.
Those kind of people scare me. There are some people in Final Fantasy that are just super parasocial.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You probably need to aim down this way. Because you're really high for coming down through here. Because it's trying to take you the long way down, you need to come through the lower way to get to Turos. Oh shit, no, you actually have to kill Thornwood. Never mind, I'm fucking stupid. There's 650 of them that you've got to kill. I just remembered I'm early here. Never mind, you were...
But...
Yeah, it's 650, I think. Isn't it?
600 in the Thornwood Forest, and then I gotta kill 50 Turo and 2 Kuda.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll meet you there at Thornwood. Fuck. I'm over here derping off thinking it was Turos next. Well, that sucked. Come on. I know I can get up this. I've done it before.
Are you trying to Skyrim the wall right now?
Oh, hell yes, I'm gonna Skyrim the wall.
I mean, valid, but damn.
That's why I slightly make fun of people who have the Pegasus. Because I'm like, I can do this shit with my freaking unicorn.
Except the flying part.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's more like I'm gliding with style.
Is that what we call jumping off the cliff and then double jumping last second?
Yes, exactly. Gliding with style.
Okay, Buzz Lightyear.
Well, I'll probably meet you over here. Let's see. Also, we probably need to change channels because Node Wars are about to start in 30 minutes.
Oh.
And when Node Wars start on a 1 channel, so every channel is a 1 channel. Every 1 channel is a Node War channel, and the mobs disappear to make PvP less laggy.
I mean, we can change servers right now, thanks.
Yeah, we need to find a safe spot so that your horse doesn't get bitch slapped. Let's see.
It's perfectly hidden here in the bushes.
I'll head over to where you're at. What? Oh, you're up the road. Alright, where are you? Already killing stuff.
Fighting for my life.
I see that.
I forgot to put the pods on my bar this time. Give me a second, someone's knocking on my door.
Okay.
I will sweep you away. Pay for your sins. Face me. I will sweep you away.
Alright, you're out of range, so they're not counting. I'll just wait.
got reminded to take my meds. Apologies.
No, you're fine.
I will strike you down.
I need to learn the combo for Corsair.
That's one I don't really know well.
That's okay. Old boy Google got it. I'm sure I'll find a guide somewhere.
Yep.
What I do for sure need to do is get better gear. Goddamn.
Pay for your sins.
Well, this is probably not meant for you to be doing right now. Which is why the carry showed up.
Face me. By my blade. In the light's name.
I will say though, I like the movement.
Yeah, the movement's a lot of fun.
Evil shall be punished.
The sliding around is a whole hell of a lot of a good time. I'll just sit there and do that around Velia some days. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna keep moving forward up this way into the area.
The vow, sealed in blood. I will sweep you away. The vow, sealed in blood. I will strike you down. Pay for your sins.
Alright. Let's see. Go further up this way. Or wait, hold on. Where are we? Oh, I know where we are. We're on the other side. I know where I'm at now. We need to go... We started at the bottom. That's what happened. I was like, why didn't this look familiar? Because I'm grinding it backwards. That's why.
No, I was thinking about earlier when you said that I should, like, if I spend money, I should get the season pass and the value pack. And I remembered I still have 24 days of value pack.
Yes, so value packs you typically want to buy. There's sales that show up where you can get a lot more for your bang for your buck without actually having to do it. Part of that is you're getting the new player, returning player value packs and stuff like that right now. So yeah, right now you don't have to worry about it. There is a 35% off pack for something. I'd have to look exactly. Where you can buy 30 days of the Kama Blessing, the value pack, and the Old Moon book is available in the Pearl shop right away. That's normally what I buy when I'm doing stuff. Okay, we want to go down. There we go.
Pay for your sins. The vow, sealed in blood.
Let's see, is there anybody down here? No. Okay, so we need to go back. Just trying to find big groups of packs. They already spawning up in here? Yes, they are. Alright. Back up we go.
I will sweep you away.
I'm just looking for anything I can nuke.
That's fair enough. I'm not complaining.
I normally grind cleaner, but fuck it.
I will sweep you away. Face me. Pay for your sins. Pay for your sins. Face me.
Trees! How dare you? Okay, we're gonna go up to the left. There's a bunch up in this thing, too. I'm gonna go down. Fuck.
Okay. Well, technically, you can stop at this pool, by the way. 'Cause
Okay.
now I gotta move on to the next.
I will sweep you away.
All right.
The Turo and Tum. That's still in here.
All right. Turo's next.
Yes.
All right.
I think that's the thing you had highlighted earlier.
Yes. There. Am I about to jump into Olin's?
Oh, that's a big asshole. I just jumped down.
Nope, it's Turo's.
For that big ass jump we just did, have a carrot, my horse friend.
Oh, you don't have the you don't have the trip. It's triple jump is what you need. You don't have the triple jump learned yet. That's what's killing you. I know what it is now. Yeah, you'll wanna come here. This will be the safe spot.
I mean, I survived. I kind of just like slid off the side of the mountain.
Okay, fair.
I just wasn't prepped for it because I kind of jumped without even looking. That's like my #1 killer. It's the fact that I keep jumping without looking.
Well, it's also that you're
if I-
you're following me, who's got the triple jump, and I have no
oh no,
fear.
I did not follow you.
Okay,
I learned that lesson.
check. I'm a great case of do what I say, not as I do.
That is definitely a way to put it. Yes. Also, I should probably move my horse to a safe spot that's not gonna get it jumped.
Where I'm at is where you'll want to come park it. So, right there. All right, let's go kill some cows. Bitch.
Ooh.
I have a thing. Hold on.
I left all my tears on my other character.
Well, don't die for 5 minutes.
Got it. I'll stand at a distance. I'll hide behind this rock.
As soon as I get the awakening, I'll be fine. I just wasn't expecting the knockdowns.
I wasn't expecting to get one tap.
I was kind of expecting that at some point.
Also, I'm gonna need to go into a storage at some point because I'm already out of space.
All right, time to blow shit up.
Almost shit taking up my inventory. Thank you, friend. The good news is that we only need 50 of these.
Yeah, they're not terrible. I just got to get in and bomb them as best as I can.
Sealed in blood. Sins consume you.
a tennis element.
Nice. Okay.
I will strike you down. In the light's name.
I'm gonna go kill this pack just to be safe.
Yeah, I need 6 more.
Well, I don't want to go up without knowing that I've gotten most of them. Ah, bitch. Isn't there one?
One more is foul.
Oh, I'm at 49 of 50?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll kill this pack.
I will strike you down.
Alright, there you go. Tauros is done.
I need
Next-
to go to the nearest town and clean out the storage.
Okay. I'm gonna head to Gyphon Upper and go find us a spot, and then I'm gonna command to gather you there when you get to that point. Because this will be the last. Gyphon Upper's the last actual grind you have to do. The rest are all done up at Olvia Academy.
There's no way that the Grana well is the nearest well.
Well, it's you don't have the Odrexia well yet, which is up over in here. So that's the issue.
For some, it's not as simple as walking into the well and interacting with it, right?
Well, that was according to Ark when he was talking to Narama about it. I don't know if Narama ever did it, but he said if you go down to the bottom of the Magnus, you could interact with all of the things down there, and he said it would give knowledge of the ports at one point. So, but I always thought it was quest based for the first time through, but they've changed so many quests since I've done them. My knowledge is so outdated. Like, I'm gonna find us a really good spot up here at Upper, and this should help us get this shit killed pretty quick. Oh, that is the Dekia lantern. I was about to say that. Why is there no mobs here? Duh, that's the Dekia spot. That's cool. So let me know once you're ready for the Gyfin part, and I'll command to gather you.
Gonna run to Ovia first.
That's fine. Like I said, it's just to help you out, because I don't think it's going to give you a teleport back on the final one. But even if it does, the fact that I can just command to gather you here will make it easy. $26 bill, not a shabby day. I've still got, what, 20, 40, 60 bill worth of... So I made about 80 bill worth of draughts.
Get a billionaire over here.
You know, I wish just for one day I could feel the wealth side from, like, your perspective one more time. Because now I'm just sitting here with that shake of the head going... There's not a damn thing I can do without spending like 100 bill. And I miss when it was like, dude, 50, I spent 50 mil and I got all these upgrades. Now it's like, I spent 50 mil and that was 1/1000th of the upgrade.
Me with XIV. Fucking max gil cap on multiple, like, retainers.
That's ridiculous.
And now... I'm suffering the opposite problem. I have too much money and have nothing to use it for.
Suffering and success. It's like wiping your face, wiping the tears with $100 bills.
It got so bad that last I played, I was legit just sitting in the middle of Limsa. And I was just going, hey, who wants free money?
I had a guy walk up to me when I first joined and gave me 1 million gil. Just out of nowhere. And I was like, what the fuck? I still have the 1 million gil. I never spent it.
Oh, hold on, I gotta leave the party. Yeah, no, I'm gil capped multiple times over.
That's insane.
And I just, I don't know.
Sounds like you're ready for a new experience for a little while.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm playing this.
Well, I will give you as much knowledge as I can possibly pass off. I'll give you the tools, the knowledge of everything you need to do to be successful the best I can. But just know that there are certain things that just can't help out on. Because it's like there's certain things you'll just have to figure out what do you want to do or how do you want to do it. The methods that I use also come from spending a freaking fortune in the game too, so I do realize that there are some things that I can suggest that are very on the I spent a lot of money in the game side. So it's like if I was to talk to you about my Crate Empire, that's probably not something you could just start doing. You could work on it. You could work in that direction. You could do some of it. But could you have 36 workshops running 24/7 in Valencia City without spending a lot of money in the game? No. That's not possible. So it's like there's certain things I can tell you and help you with. And I mean, I can definitely get you in the right direction on making money for low effort. Eventually you'll get to the point where you'll start leaving the game up 24/7 and sending it into tray if your computer can handle it.
Yeah, well, computers.
So eventually you'll probably AFK fish at night and then trade it in Seoul, or well, actually Yeokjo Street once you get it you get up to that region.
I do not get a teleport, but I do gotta get to the Griffin Rosia temple.
Okay, I will do the command to gather now. All right, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna party.
Hey, we were here earlier.
We are on the upside of it now. So the bottom side we were on was the solo spot, and we're now on the upper spot, which is the party spot. So this is the one that I kind of need you to pull. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, one, give you just this buff again, just to have. Potions are going to be your best friend. They are good. Thankfully, they're slow to hit. So you don't have to watch out for too much.
Oh, so I just gotta pull everything type of thing?
Yeah, so I'll show you I'll walk you through kind of what we're going to do without actually swinging, just so that you can kind of see it. Also, we need to change channels. Guild War in 2 minutes. So, change server to Balanos 2. I should also go ahead and give you a quick overview of that menu. So we have 3 channels you can change between with 0 cooldown. Balanos 1, 2, and 3. So this gives you an easy way to check 3 channels worth of something very quickly by using the guild channels. Oh shit, they are very much sitting here. Okay. So just to show you, so yeah, you basically just want to kind of walk through, tag stuff, and then pull it.
Before that, I think I'm supposed to stand in a specific point.
Wait, what?
Oh, my horse did not get teleported with me, lovely.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to go stand at a specific point. Because it says to go to the temple, and then it's pointing me to an actual direction, so I guess I need to interact with a point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a town here near enough. I can get my horse after I'm done here.
Yeah, you're near Tigrana. Or you just invest into a couple Celestial Warhorns, and you can whistle that thing from any point and across the world.
That's do it when I get paid then.
Yep. Now look who's the one Skyrim and things.
You know, I don't have a horse, so this is literally the fastest way for me to do it. Skyrim moment. Though I don't think I'm gonna be able to actually Skyrim up this entire hill. Maybe.
I think you can. I mean, I've lived on this area for quite a while. I think you can get up here. If not, there is a cave. I think. I'm trying to think where it's wanting you to go. Is it the node manager?
Might be, might not be. Gonna try not to latch. I'm rolling down the hill.
Nice.
There is nothing but down from here if I fuck this up. And you're not gonna believe it.
What?
I fucked it up.
No.
Holy shit. Okay. I'm already all the way down here, might as well. It's not that far from where it needs me to go, though.
I'm just trying to figure out where it's trying to take you. Like, I'm looking around the temple.
You're going up. That's not where it wants me to go. I think. I don't know. I'm very confused. It says up, it says down, it says... I don't know.
Well, I'm now in lower. I'm right where I was earlier with you.
I don't know where the fuck this is taking me.
Yeah, I just fell into lower is all I did.
Is it making me climb up? Ten out of 10. Trust me.
Damn, I wish I remembered. And I just did this like a week ago.
Oh my god, I found it. I found where I need to be.
Okay.
Right by the Guardian.
Alright, I'm gonna see if, that's where it's taking me.
Yeah, you're all the way on the other side.
Is it mobs over there that you specifically have to kill, or is it...
No, it needed me to interact with the front of the temple.
Now do you have the kill quest?
Yeah, though technically speaking, we could run this all the way up.
Well, I'm trying to find super dense areas to hit. Like, there's a couple really good areas to do this at.
I can climb all the way over to where we need to be if you tell me exactly where you wanted me to be at.
Yep, I'm trying to get to it right now. Alright.
not to get my ass beat. Do I have time to look at the note? I do not have time to look at the map. Homie does not want me looking at the map. Ooh. Ow.
Alright, set this.
I live.
Hooray!
I only got whacked and pulled like everything within a 10-mile radius.
That's fine.
Stuff's kind of really packed up there.
Up there?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of like circular sections that just kind of have a bunch of like mobs in it.
Is this? Oh yeah, no. We don't want to go. Hold on, is it?
You gotta come over here. So like
Okay.
these sections. over
This
here,
is the other rotation. This was the OG one.
like
okay.
the room with all the stuff in
Yeah,
here.
yeah. All right, we'll fuck with it. Let's do it. So this is party loot here, which is what makes this place so good back in the day. Was that everybody got loot here. Versus
No, that
dicing.
drops from here.
So. Alright, we need to go up.
Face me! To pay for your sins!
So the rotation used to have to, you used to need 2 fast movers and 2 very big sluggers. And then the third one kind of didn't matter. It's just, know your shit at that point. And as long as, everybody knew what they were doing, it didn't matter if he was fast or slow.
Well, lucky for us, I'm good at pulling stuff.
In the light's name!
Knock down.
Ah, I'm done.
I'll get you.
By my blade!
I accidentally pressed control last second and it screwed me over.
Medkits, so OP. Come through here.
I definitely found the class I enjoy though.
Okay, that's awesome. And you can tell that instantly just without going through the witch.
Yeah, mostly because movement. Any class that has like movement this fun is a plus for me.
Nice.
I don't know if you ever played Destiny 2, but
Yeah.
Strand was my favorite subclass because the movement.
I was the filthy, nasty warlock, Dawn Sword warlock. I mean, I moved faster than most people, so... Alright, we'll go down here, grab this. Wake these fools up.
By my blade!
Alright, let's get this killed so you don't die from it. We'll head back up this way. Okay, that's not up. Yep, guards can be woken up.
In the light's name!
Watch out. I saw the Crusher about to do the down attack.
Your Honor, they jumped me, Your Honor.
I got 1 minute on this thing. Son of a bitch. Basically, you're getting HP pot difference and just DP diffed.
Check it out.
Because let's see here. What's Gyphon Rossia's recommended DP here? 320 is the minimum recommendation.
Minimum?
You're a little low.
Just a smidge.
What are you in the 250s?
I don't know actually. And since I'm down, I can't see either. So.
Fair enough. 30 seconds and I'll get you up. Now this is where this is the cool thing about wizards is they can wizards and witches can actually revive just straight off the ground without having to have a med kit. They've got a 5-minute revive that they can actually bring people up with. For Node Wars and stuff, they were highly sought after because they could res a bunch of people at once. Alright, let me just kill this area and then I'll bring you up.
Pay for your sins!
Sup?
I either instantly die or it didn't go through. I'm out.
That's all that matters. An inch or a mile, you're up.
The vow, sealed in blood. Pay for your sins!
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Knock the dust off of you. Alright, we're gonna go all the way back down. Down here.
I will strike you down.
Alright. We're gonna go down. I mean, I'll take the stage.
By my blade.
Alright, head on down. Pull this down into me. Alright. I need stamina. Alright.
Evil shall be
Ironically, this has been like training on how to dodge
Yeah.
using my movement.
Who needs dodge when you just AoE around you and everything dies?
I will sweep you away.
Good news is we only need 32 more.
That's not that bad, actually.
Devour, shield in blood.
They don't revive up. Alright, grab these. Alright, probably back up.
11 more.
We'll just go for the big pull. I think in the center it should be up. Yeah, they're up.
Face justice. I will strike you down.
Objective complete.
Nice.
I'm gonna go get to a section of the cliff where I don't get jumped.
Sounds good, but that should be all the killing on my end. Now the rest is instance fights for you.
Oh boy.
Yep.
For free?
Yep. All you have to do is everything now will be at Olvia. And you're almost done. That's the good news for you. You're almost done.
The fact that that's 1,000 I gotta walk is insane.
Yep.
Well, I better get to walking.
Let's see. Your best bet is, I guess, just a well to from Grana.
Oh yeah, I'm walking to the well, and then that's the 1,000 to walk, and then I gotta well all the way.
To Olvia, yeah. I should have brought the Doom and as a backup. I didn't think about that.
Wait, deeper in. Now I gotta go into the underground.
As a quest,
Yeah.
you're not gonna actually have to kill anything. So the combat course practice Gyphon Rashia Temple is teaching you big battle mechanics of how to kill the Gyphons. Which, do you remember what I was doing underneath? Did you happen to pay attention?
Purple, the thing you were doing.
Yes, it's purple, red, blue, in that order. The hardest one to kill, raw, is gonna be purple. The tankiest one by HP is the red. Blue's got a early one-shot mechanic that you want to avoid, which is why you don't kill blue first. But purple's the hardest to kill because of how it works. That's one that can clap your cheeks pretty quickly if you're not paying attention to it. So I always go for purple first. Once you have that, then you're gonna have the buff for red. Then red, you will go to blue, and then blue, you'll rotate to purple. You're gonna do that, and then it's gonna give you a butcher, which is the really tanky big dude that's gonna spawn in, and then it's gonna unlock all three with a yellow buff, and you'll just go through and like one-shot those. But it's got a couple different things you're gonna have to kill. They're gonna be a bit tanky for you, but it's completely doable. While I'm here,
One lapis lazuli and one hammer are all I need to fix in.
repair, shop,
See how gears
sell junk. Yeah, you've pretty much got everything done now,
To pick your item?
at least for the combat side. Okay, Comisilv slowing down. All right. Well, it is nearly 10 o'clock for me. I gotta get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Okay, I myself, I'm only gonna finish this and then I myself am going to sleep.
Nice.
Late as hell.
So, the good news is you're ready to get a bunch of really cool shit through the Olvia Academy with completing this. You should have, as of right now, I think you've even got everything but the Pen Blackstar weapon. Like, I think you're down to those hammers. So you've gotten all the Dawns, all the Krons, all the Valks. So I guess it sounds like you're going to be rolling Corsair. So,
Yep.
what I would recommend is get the Black Star that you're going to get from... So you've got 3 you're going to get that are Pen. You've got the one for doing the deck Tuvala. So that'll give you 1 Pen Black Star. You're getting a second Pen Black Star from this. That will be either the main hand or the Awakened. And then the Tet I would get as your sub offhand. And then you'll end up using the Guaranteed to make that pen.
Okay. Oh, I got teleported back to the academy. Okay, Pog, I don't gotta fucking run to no well.
Nice. They normally do some of the teleporting for you, so that's kind of one of the good things. They're normally not completely shit about it.
$240 and $300. Close enough.
Honestly, if you go ahead and pop the Black Star, that Pen Black Star main hand on you, and the Tet Black Star offhand, you're...
Well, I'm not at that point yet.
It would, Oh yeah, because you don't have the Tuvala one yet. I got you. Alright. So let me do this. Get my crates brought in. Go to Valencia. Oh, I've got so much processing to do. So much processing. That's what I'll be doing all day tomorrow while I work. Let's go spend my energy, and then we'll call it a night.
Uno and Cliff have told me.
Done. Damn, it's a party on Balanos 2's beach. Holy shit. artifacts. We'll switch over when we go to cast the rod. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me. We'll be on tomorrow after dinner. And probably go smack some mobs, try to get more crystals. We had the Rude Awakening that I now need 300 more on top of wherever I'm at. So that sucks. Absolute crap. Not that I really wanted to go continue grinding. It's not that I'm not having fun with it. It's just I want to do other shit. Oh, but I've got so many crystals to go grind out. It's kind of not even funny. So tomorrow we'll go probably do an hour or two at Darkseekers, get more crystals. Maybe we get lucky and get the pre-order night and somebody's just gonna magically drop I've got a pre-order for 1,000. Let me get like 500 in a sitting. And then yeah, I need like 400 more technically for where I'm at. Because it's 32, so that's 320 plus 1,600 minus 1,434. I need 486 more. So yeah, somebody drops like a nice fat 500 on me on a pre-order. That'd be great. And we can get our life EXP crystals moved over, and then we start the grind on the making the EXP crystals for the Dawn. Get that mess over with, and then we're done with our crystals for life EXP, and then everything else is gung-ho for life skill gathering, whatever, whenever we want to do. So y'all enjoy the rest of your nights, and we'll see y'all later.